Lawmakers are up against the clock trying to prevent the economic effects that could result from tax increases, spending cuts, and a corresponding reduction in the U.S. budget deficit beginning in 2013 if existing laws remain unchanged. We're talking about that so-called fiscal cliff. Pam Elliott has been speaking with a local organization about the impact of going off the cliff and what it could mean for the Miami Valley. New at 5:30.
Well, it certainly is difficult to plan with Congress in a holding pattern, but as it stands right now, it looks like there will be more people needing help and fewer dollars to go around. You've heard a lot about our Food for Friends campaign, and so far, 23,000 pounds of food have been weighed and contributions are still being added. The Foodbank in Dayton supplies 85 organizations, so your generosity is much appreciated. And in the coming year, without help from Congress, the need is expected to be even greater.
Well, the conversation that's going on now is that there are going to be more people who are going to be in the food lines. Next year, people's paychecks are going to be going down. They're going to have less disposable income. People are going to need more help. And at the same time, if Congress doesn't make a decision by Monday, that means that people might be less willing to give as generously as they did last year.
Rosemary Dannon works at the Food Bank, which relies heavily on volunteers. Ironically, this day, it was a group from H&R Block that was packing boxes to go out to food pantries. David Blazo is the district manager of the Dayton-Springfield-Richmond area. He understands the tax impact if Congress doesn't act.
A big problem right now is AMT. It's called the Alternative Minimum Tax. And AMT was originally designed so that it would only affect the higher income people. However, it affects many, 34 million people would see a reduction in their tax refund from $3,000 to $5,000.
Add to that the possibility that people won't get to deduct their charitable contributions.
We rely heavily on monetary donations. For every dollar we receive, we can provide food for 8 meals. So that dollar is very important, and it does get stretched. If anybody wants to make a donation, now is the time.
And coming up at 6, we're going to discuss the impact the fiscal cliff will have on Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Reporting live, Pam Elliott, 2 News.
All right, Pam, thank you. And we should mention that the president and congressional leaders did meet for about an hour today to discuss this fiscal crisis. Meantime, a Trotwood family narrowly escapes as their home catches on fire. It happened at about 8:30 this morning in the 200 block of Lensdale Avenue. Officials tell us the family of 7 smelled the smoke and quickly rushed outside, leaving flames behind in the kitchen. It took over 2 hours to knock down the fire.
So we had a little bit of difficulty getting into the second floor because the stairs were actually hidden. Once we found the stairs, we got into the second floor, we were able to get the fire under control fairly fast.
The cause remains under investigation. The house is considered a total loss. The family is being helped tonight by the Red Cross. A car and a semi collide, killing one person this afternoon. New at 6 for you, what officials are saying led to this accident. But next at 5:30, before you return an unwanted Christmas gift, a local charity may be able to put it to good use. A different way to re-gift.